Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Hey, in this video I'm going to tell you about how you can live in the dream, literally, here in Siem Reap. Literally. So, stay tuned for that. But as a reminder, and for those who are interested, and if you're not, just skip ahead. But I'm still awaiting my Social Security benefits. I have the email I received from them said that if there were any issues or anything they needed clarified, they would either email me or call me or even send me snail mail, like it's the 80s or something. And I've checked at the post office every week, received nothing from, no phone calls, no emails, no snail mail. So if you want to help us to support this channel, until such time as my Social Security benefits come in, it's really, really appreciated at this time. I thought I'd have it all figured out by now, but obviously I don't. It's the government, so I don't expect easy or efficient, in any way. Because if it was easy and efficient, it just wouldn't be the government, But anyway, I have links down below for PayPal and Ko-fi.com if you can and if you want to help support the channel and support us here. It would really, really mean a lot to us right now while I'm awaiting that decision. And also, I have books for sale, of course, and you can find those that you see on your screen along with others at the link in the description. And hey, I'm almost 10,000 words into my next book about Cambodia. So I'll be giving you guys more information about that as it goes along. Alright, so one thing I have to say about Cambodia is that it is very ambitious. Like it just, like, they'll think of something and then just make it happen. And in this case, it's a whole new city. Yeah, they are building on many, I forget how many hectares of land, but a huge amount of hectares of land, right? And they're building a brand new city. Now, and it's just on the outskirts of Siem Reap here. And for some reason, I am just fascinated by this, and I'm going to tell you why. First of all, it's going to be very, very modern. That's what they said. It's going to be very modern. It's going to be technologically advanced. And I'm not sure exactly how far advanced that is going to be. Not a lot of details, but it's going to be technologically advanced. And out of all the hectares, they've are breaking ground for this new city. And by the way, they have broken ground already. So this isn't a rumor. They've already started this. When it's going to be complete, I don't know. But it's a very interesting concept, I think. Now, here's the deal. It's going to be modern. It's going to be technologically advanced. And they did, the news did throw up some 3D rendered architectural simulations of their vision of what it's going to look like and how it's going to be once it's all done. And I got to tell you a couple things. First, the name. Let's talk about the name. And this is why I say you can live in the dream here in Cambodia, because the name of this new city they're building is called Dreamville. Yes, Dreamville. Now, when it comes to Cambodia and naming different businesses or establishments or something, it's usually very straightforward. Like a restaurant will be named Good Food Here, right? Just very basic. We want to put out to everybody that here in this establishment we have good food. So Good Food Here is an actual restaurant name, right? So maybe not too original, but kind of gets the point across. And I'm just not sure about this name, Dreamville. It just, to me, it just smacks of this, dystopian kind of society where a few people have decided they wanted to build this utopian dream neighborhood or whatever, like a horror / dystopian / Lovecraftian kind of town, and we all know that in the past, in real life, people have tried to build their utopias in various locations around the world, and they usually end up being cults. And people will sacrifice themselves because they think their souls are going on a UFO in the heavens as Halley's Comet passes overhead, or whatever the situation. And that just, it seems to me like that's just Dreamville. Like there's no Khmer invocation of this name at all. Like, it doesn't sound anything like a Khmer name, right? Like a Cambodian town. Dreamville. Now, there are pictures, as I said, of the 3D architectural rendering of their vision and what they want to accomplish and how it's supposed to look. And I swear to God, if you look at those and take away nothing but the Asian people you see in those pictures, you would think this is like a Saturday Night Post rendition of America in the 50s or something like that. Norman Rockwell drawings, because all the houses look like those same cookie cutter 2-story American houses, and it just it's one of those things I'm not sure about, which is why I'm so fascinated with it, I think, because I really want to know more as it progresses. So far, there's been no information about how much it's going to cost to own a home there, but they have promised a few things. First of all, out of the many, I forget how many hectares of land, but they're going to dedicate almost like 45% of all of that area to nature. Like, nature and trails, hiking trails, and parks with equipment for families to enjoy who live there. What that's going to mean eventually, I don't know. Well, I don't know. But I do appreciate that aspect, that they're saving that much acreage or hectarage, I guess, if you want to say, to nature. I really appreciate that. There's going to be like malls and little mom and pop shops and restaurants and other businesses in the area, so nobody actually has to like leave leave the town to get anything, I guess. How much it's going to cost, though, it's probably going to be pretty expensive. But I appreciate Cambodia taking an idea like that and just running with it and just saying, you know what, we're going to build this town. It's going to look like an American Norman Rockwell kind of town. And we're going to call it Dreamville. Yep. And while I might not agree with the name totally, or even maybe the entire vision of what it's supposed to be, I hope it doesn't wind up being some kind of cult. That's the best I can hope for. And yeah, it might work. And yeah, you know, most of you probably, or at least a lot of you, will probably say, well, you know, that's not my thing. I want to go to Cambodia to experience the real Cambodia and the, you know, the local lifestyle, and I don't need all this fancy American-looking stuff, you know. And that's fine. That's great. I'm not advocating for this Dreamville. I'm just letting you know that it's something that's already broken ground. It's already happening. It's already building. And if you want, yeah, once price points come out and more information is available, I do want to keep you guys appraised of the situation, because I don't know, man, I find it fascinating because I think it's just so weird. You know, because Cambodia could just build a whole town out of basically jungle land that isn't being used, you know, many hectares, and just come up with this idea. I think it's fascinating. I don't know how it's going to pan out, or if it will pan out, but I'm absolutely fascinated with it. So if anybody out there has any more information about this and you want to share it with me, the article didn't even say where I could get updates on what's happening there, like the progress, the building of it, the you know, price points. But I'm going to let you guys know as soon as I get all that, any of that information, because it's just yeah, I'm just kind of intrigued by the weirdness of it, if that makes sense. I've always been attracted to weird things. That's how I wound up with saying like, hey, don't tell her I said that. Yeah, it's you can live in the dream, literally. Once it's built and once it's all raised, and they're talking just a couple of years, so I don't, you know, that seems like a big project for just a couple of years. But we'll see how it all plays out and everything. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. And check out all my links down below, including the links to other channels that are blogging from this part of the world. They are excellent. They have a lot of great information, and you need to check them out. Well, you don't need to, but you probably want to, if you want to keep up to date with all the latest and greatest information going on in this part of the world. And from Siem Reap, Cambodia, I will talk to you guys in the next one.